Alright. That took forever to edit. Alright, for real this time. This video is about Spider-Man. An amazing, a spectacular, ultimate, even a British character. Everyone loves him. He has merch, popsicles, and even games. One especially we are all hyped for is Spider-Man 2. I've waited so long for this game, and we already got a ton of stuff revealed from the PlayStation reveal. I want to share some ideas that I have for smaller upgrades to the sequel that I think would really improve the experience and I haven't really heard people talk about. Let's get into it. Player enemy dialogue. Now I think what makes Spider-Man such a good character is his humorous exchanges with the enemies. Now, he does that with enemies within the game, but post-game and bases, he usually just has one interaction with them, and then basically no direct interaction until the next wave or next crime. They just yell random things at him, and he doesn't usually respond, maybe once. It'd be way more fun if the thugs responded to some of Spidey's jokes and at least have a few exchanges with them. Okay, so I had a fully edited section for this idea, and it was about keeping loading screens, because they weren't on my PS5 version of Miles Morales, but I just found out you can turn it on from the settings, but I don't want to re-edit it, so I'm just keeping this as an idea, but it's really not. Stealth regular crimes. This one's really simple, but it'd make 100%ing the game way more fun, because when I was 100%ing in both games, repetitive crimes kind of made the game a lot boring for me. Perk system. Alright, so I'm basically stealing this idea from Jedi Survivor and Hollow Knight, but hear me out. You'll earn perks or find them within the game, which will either add something new to the game or make something easier but in a small amount, because you have a certain perk slot that can be filled. For example, I think making the Undy Spider-Man ability, where everyone is one shot including yourself, that could be a perk that takes up all slots so you cannot add anything else. So it can be a good way to make the game challenging or simpler. Like, if a simple one could be like, make swinging 5% faster. Stances. Okay, this one is the hugest request and it's more of a dream than a recommendation. But think again to the Jedi Survivor series. You change lightsaber stances. It's the same base gameplay, but you have a new style of combat. And I hear you. How will this apply to Spider-Man? Okay, well, that may not have been you, but let me explain. You could have a neutral stance, the default one we've been playing for both games. Ground-based. This would be exchanging moves from the other sets. For example, jumping and holding square does a swing kick. But if you're in the ground stance, it would do a ground pound, for example. Now this idea would take a lot of revamping, but I personally believe this would make a really cool addition and make combat way more diversified and more creative. Anyways, that's all I had. Let me know what you guys think. I'm just a guy who has some ideas. This was my first time of this video, so comment what I could do to improve, and I'll see you guys around.